All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Computer Applications. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at some skills that'll be useful for taking a look at your second word processing lesson. So if you open up a new Google Doc inside your word processing folder, you can again rename it. You're going to name it Lesson 2 this time for word processing, right? Word processing Lesson 2. That way you can keep track of it. I'm going to throw some text down so that we can take a look at some of the things that are going on here. So some of the skills you're going to need for this, if you take a look at these buttons up here, right, you have the ability to bold text as well as italicize text. Those are going to be helpful with this assignment. The other thing you can do is you can underline it, right? So you can add various text effects to different things. As the case may be, in case you want to draw attention to something with a bold or cite something with the italics or underline things so that you can form some lists. The other thing that you can do is, again, you can come in here and increase and decrease your font size. You can use the input box, so you can actually have a custom sized font if you want. So now all of this text is size 15. That'll come in handy as you're looking at this assignment. In addition, you're also going to want to pay attention to these alignment buttons. By default, everything that we run in word processing is left aligned, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Hopefully you've used these before in the past, but you can also run a center alignment. This is normally used for like titles. Right alignment in case you're forming some columns and lists and things. And justified, which is normally used in newspaper or other magazine kind of article things. What it does is it actually makes even spacing between all of the words so that the text across the line is even, which makes it easier to read. So those are the alignment buttons up here at the top, and you'll be able to explore them in this assignment. In addition, you're also going to be getting familiar with copy and paste. Now you're going to be getting familiar with that in a couple of different ways. You have a lot of different options for copying and pasting. You can right-click on highlighted text. You'll notice you have copy and paste options here. In addition, you can use the keyboard shortcuts. So you can hold down the Control key, and X will cut it, C will copy it, and V will paste it. So I did an X and a V. Here's a C, right? And you can paste away to your heart's content. So you have a couple of options with that as well. As one final thing, you're going to be taking a look at this guy up here, the numbered list option. Numbered lists are awesome because what you can do is quickly and easily create a numbered list. Let me show you how that will look. So as you see here, after I type in some text, I'm just hitting the Enter key, and it's automatically numbering this list for me. If I hit the Tab key, for example, you'll notice that it shifts some things over, and I can add more text. Hitting the Enter key again, you'll notice now we're forming a lettered list, but let's say we don't want to do that. If you hold down the Shift key and then hit Tab again, you'll go back out. So Tab will get you in a level, Shift, Tab will get you out. Now, the really cool thing is that as you're going through, if you decide, hey, I actually don't need to do one anymore, if you delete it, it'll automatically update your numbered list. Instead of going through and manually having to retype, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a quick and easy way to get those things done. All right, so that's all I have for you today on this assignment. You're going to want to go ahead and get started on that.